What's up, people? GP here. Today I'm going to be talking about some news we got about a month ago at the time of the video, this video. So according to some reports, Matt Reeves, which is a director of the Batman, is planning to make some spin-offs with certain Batman villains. So there was a few mentioned, like Scarecrow, which I think would work great in his universe. But the one I wanted to talk about the most was Clayface, that was mentioned. Clayface caught my eye instantly, and it's something I want to talk about for a while, but was kind of too lazy to do, but here we are. The reason Clayface catches my eye is because this means that Matt Reeves is open to introducing the supernatural aspects or fantastical elements of the Batman lore into his universe. It's something I was kind of nervous about, honestly, because in the Batman film, we didn't see anything regarding special abilities or powers or anything. Not that I was expecting that, but yeah, just something I noticed. And the film took a more realistic approach to it all, which is fine, like I said, because I enjoyed the movie. But I would honestly be disappointed, if they made it where it was more realistic and grounded. And because of that, they didn't introduce any powers or elements like that. We already got that with Nolan's super amazing, trilogy. But I don't know if I want to see that again. So with this new Clayface news, it changes it all. Because if this is true, which is what it's kind of looking like, we might get an actually, full out, fleshed out Batman universe with, no limitations. Batman has a humongous universe, and it's hard to fit everything into every piece of media he's in, especially if you try to keep it realistic. I mean, because with the Clayface movie, they can go the route where he's an actual shapeshifter, which is about as insane as it can get, They can start introducing other fantastic elements of the Batman universe too, like the Lazarus Pit, Man-Bat, just stuff like that, which makes me very excited to see. Because all these fantastical elements are what makes Batman's universe that much bigger and that much more interesting. There's so many interesting stories to tell. And if you limit it to him being more grounded and realistic, yeah, it'll be amazing, as Christopher Nolan has proved. And it was, like I said, it'd be amazing, but you would just kind of be disappointed with the fact that they wouldn't show any powers and see how Batman deals with that in those films. So it makes me very excited to see where they'll go with this aspect. Which also means that we could potentially, in the very far future, maybe see other heroes with actual powers and abilities show up, like Superman. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, I'm just throwing shit out there. But with these fantastic elements now being in play in the Batman universe, I would love to eventually see a proper Red Hood story in the universe. Maybe Poison Ivy, Killer Croc. All would be really interesting to see because they all just add their own, they're all interesting. They all have interesting stories to tell in the Batman universe. And in a universe with no limitations on what you want to be grounded or what you want it to be realistic, it's just really cool to speculate, and the speculation is part of the excitement, So I was honestly kind of worried because the Batman movie seemed much more grounded that we got. I was wondering if Matt Reeves had a vision similar to Nolan's where he didn't want to introduce anything that was too out of left field, too supernatural, kind of things like that. But the news is a good sigh of relief for me. Because this Clayface movie kind of suggests otherwise. And all the sources saying he wants a Clayface movie seem really credible. So I'm just, like I said, I'm really excited. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think. Be sure to do all the cliche stuff, like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next video, guys. Peace.